EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
First down, Steelers.
They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the Steelers first down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 9 now. That's caught. It's Coleman. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A handoff for Warren. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Escapes the defender, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, May. Steps away to his left. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Patriots are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. Taking it about the 16. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. We saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a 1st down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. This defense for the Pats, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Boswell's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Play action. May. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 3rd and 19.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run it. Warren. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Able to slither by. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Howard throwing after the interception. It's caught by Coleman. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. And that is incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 54 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jalen Polk, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead.
The Patriots will...
They're going to try to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but
there he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to a field goal. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. On play action, May sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Patriots
Throwing here is May. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's May. Flush to his right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
a gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Patriots.
Here's May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
The Patriots
May going to try and throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Steelers 13.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a run with Warren. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third down and 6. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here's Warren. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Looking to throw. Howard. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. Fourth down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second.
They'll drop the throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Being chased out left. And it'll be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
At the 8-yard line.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.